Tonight on AfterBuzz TV SmackDown Live After Show, Shane gets beat up, tag titles still exist, and drama amongst Total Divas? Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
There was a brief moment I thought this would be the last time we'd hear this theme. But if you listen to the whole show, you'll find out why that is not the case, because you're watching us live on AfterBuzz TV, the AfterBuzz TV YouTube page, iTunes and SoundCloud. You're liking, subscribing, telling your friends about the wonderful world of AfterBuzz TV as we break down SmackDown Live, just a mere, I don't know, about 19-ish days, 18-ish days from WrestleMania. Welcome everybody, I'm Christian Rosenberg. Twitter, @Rosenberg, Instagram, @Rosenberg. T-shirts, beautiful t-shirts at ProWrestlingTees.com/Christian Rosenberg. Whole gang is here tonight. Woo. The lovely lady to my left, @Christy Reports. It is Miss Christy Olson.
Hello, Christian and everyone else.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello-ish. Hello-ish. Over on the other side-ish, @TomComs, Tom Connolly.
Hello, I'm here.
Woo.
Yay!
I didn't know if I was gonna make it. I was rushing to get
you kind of did rush.
Yeah.
Like we were watching because Tom does all those. What do you? I just lost the name of it. What do you? Sells flowers
on the freeway.
Sells flowers. Tough Mudder.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
He does all those things. So he literally
Smart
like ran here. He was lifting a car here instead of him driving. And it's Scott Narver.
Yeah, it's tough enough Mudder, right?
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
I get $250,000 every race I do.
But you don't get to complete your contract.
No.
And you never see him on TV.
That's why I keep doing more races. So I just keep getting the money.
And Jim on the booth. Jim on the booth's hanging out.
Hey.
Hi. All right. So we're not far away from WrestleMania.
Yeah, we are. It's in Florida. We're in Los Angeles.
I meant as far as the
You
calendar.
walked right into
from
that
the
one.
calendar.
I'm running there, so I gotta leave pretty soon.
Yeah.
Tom is carrying my plane to me because that's what he does. And we kind of touched a little bit on last week how SmackDown pretty much seems to be all shaped up as far as all the matches that they're gonna have for Mania. And tonight, I think really cemented it. And there were some moments tonight, not a lot of actual matches again tonight, but there were some moments that made us kind of gasp, kind of maybe even cringe at times. Just some absolute shock at times.
Did anybody cry or
There it is.
laugh?
The shock.
I don't know. There wasn't much laugh. I don't know.
No?
I don't know. I mean, who would be laughing? What would be laughing?
I was laughing with The Miz. Thought he was good.
Oh, I thought that was kind of like some old snap moments. But okay, if you found it humorous. But let's kick off the show where the show, of course, starts with Daniel Bryan on the phone. He's not ready for the show to start. I mean, he's on his phone. To me, that seems a little unprofessional.
Hey, but he's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there. I was going to get to that. He was there on time.
But thankfully, that person who called him asked about everything coming up on the show.
Yes. So we got a nice little summary of everything that's about to happen. Well, then AJ Styles comes in, interrupts him, and he wants Shane McMahon. Daniel tells him Shane is not here yet. And AJ says he's going to go to the ring and explain exactly why everything is happening to me. And Daniel then mentions, you have your career that you should be thinking about. And AJ's like, I know. And he walked off.
Deep.
Yeah. And as we get ready for AJ to enter the ring to tell us how he felt, we notice the commentary booth is at the capacity it should be. This week we have Tom Phillips and JBL, because apparently David Otunga is filming a movie. Hopefully he's getting more ink on his arms, like he did last time. And Mauro Ranallo, unfortunately, due to the horrible weather out east, was stuck, could not get to the arena in time. My parents out east in Massachusetts, they told me they have 18 inches of snow on their lawn.
And they're housing Mauro Ranallo right now?
And that's why Mauro couldn't make it, because they were snowed in. They're
you
just
gonna get them to call into us?
no. They're busy watching This Is Us.
Oh, okay.
My mom's obsessed with that show.
Oh, my mom is too.
Yeah, I feel like everyone is.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about that show.
Yeah, is this the This Is Us
I
after
heard you
show?
cry a lot on that show too. Like
Yeah.
people cry when they watch it. So
No, I laugh. I don't know what's wrong.
Oh, Montserrat noticed your haircut too, Scott. See, you do look good.
Oh, hey now.
No, I was told I look different.
Hey, it took me a second, okay?
is that your like pre-mania cut?
Yeah, this is my pre-mania cut. Not cutting again until SummerSlam.
This is the Mania cut, and then the SmackDown before Mania, he'll be tan.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Finally.
you gotta cover it all, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, cover it all is actually what needs to happen.
So AJ goes in the ring talking about all the hoops he had to jump through. Also says, "You think Cena jumped through all these hoops like a circus monkey, like I did?" And he breaks it all down. He's just like, "All right, I defended my title against John Cena when he got a title match when he shouldn't have gone and won. And yes, I lost a match. But I never got my one-on-one rematch. I got put in a triple threat match where I wasn't the one pinned. Then I got put in the Elimination Chamber match, which is not my one-on-one rematch, where he was in the final two. Then he won a Battle Royal. Then he pinned Luke Harper twice. And then Randy Orton commits arson, doesn't get arrested. We've gone over this the last few weeks. And I love how I feel like me and AJ are the only ones who feel this way, that Randy Orton should be in prison right now.
Yep.
And all of a sudden, Orton's in the main event and AJ's not. And AJ mentions him and Shane are going to have a conversation about his career tonight. That is, if he even has one. And then leaves.
Well, to be fair, Bray Wyatt was housing a dead body in the floorboards of his home. There's probably some legalities there, too. So he's in trouble as well. Everybody's in trouble on this show.
It's basically everyone who's in trouble gets into the main event of WrestleMania.
Yeah. Oh, Heath Slater. He's a neglectful father.
Yeah.
He's always on the road with all those kids.
Well, we haven't seen him in the last several weeks, so maybe he's been at home taking care of them.
Check his Twitter. If he's not, then he's really in trouble.
Women's action, Becky Lynch versus Natalya. Stemming off them kind of teaming together last week. Great technical match between the two. Just lots of chain wrestling, lots of counters. I enjoyed this match quite a bit. No like flashy moves or anything, but it wasn't needed in this match. Becky gets the win with the disarmer, and as soon as the match ends, Carmella runs into the ring, super kicks both of them, and Ellsworth then shows up in the ring and is happy. But my question, why is Ellsworth in pain? He goes in a ring and he's holding his neck.
He fought John Cena last week.
Yeah.
So he was still in pain from that last week.
It's James Ellsworth, of course.
Yeah.
Listen, he knows how to sell an injury.
I thought he hurt himself going into the ring at this point.
He fought a 16-time WWE champion.
But Carmella fought the 16-time WWE champion's girlfriend
That's totally
The
different.
longest reigning Divas champion of all time.
and star of Total Divas and Total Bellas.
She's an active competitor. He's not. His focus is trying to woo her.
I think he'll
Well, I
woo her
don't
by
think he's doing
winning
a
the
very good
Andre
job.
the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
If Ellsworth's name goes on that trophy, that is there for all eternity.
Well, I have a theory about what's going to happen.
Oh, should we
sure.
go into it?
Sure.
Now?
It'll be brief. So,
Okay.
there's a lot of speculation about John Cena, bending down
Is
on
this going to be a new segment?
I was just thinking, like, Scott and conspiracy theories, we got to come up with some name. Maybe play X-Files music.
Scott's crystal ball.
Good thing there's a table here.
Zing!
Basically, the theory is that John Cena, is likely to propose, is the rumor. It's a good thing he's worn jorts all these years, so that way he can keep a ring in there.
Right.
And then if Carmella were to win the SmackDown Women's Championship, then we see Ellsworth get down on one knee and also propose at WrestleMania.
So you have the moment with Cena and Nikki, and then later in the night you have the Battle Royal, and Ellsworth tries to copy it. Oh, dear God, that'd be great.
All of that makes me so happy.
Oh. Yes, every second of that must happen.
Yeah.
I think we've done a new segment that we have to...
Things that won't come to fruition.
Starring Scott Narver. Chat roll, give us a name for this new Scott Narver conspiracy segment, please.
Ooh, yeah, you guys are
Scott-spiracies.
creative. Get on that.
Carmella's backstage. Says everyone has a chance of competing against Alexa Bliss for the Women's Championship at WrestleMania, so you're looking at the next Women's Champion. So we know, we kind of figured she'd be in this match too. Now we know for a fact she is.
Good for her.
Good, yes. Ms. TV. This week's guests, the hosts of Ms. TV.
The best guest ever.
Yeah. They recap what went on last week. And then it was Maurice's turn to go hard at Nikki. When she did. She did quite a bit. Christy's a little verklempt over it. Now, you break this down. Go ahead.
No, I don't even know what to say. It's almost as if it was written specifically for Christy Olson. It's too good. It's too good. They've taken what, people always say that Total Divas is fake and those people are wrong. And we had some real life drama this last season with Maurice and Brie and Nikki, and the fact that they took that and made it even more real by bringing it into the ring and putting it all on TV. It's just like, thank you. That's like all I can say. I'm too happy. This might be my favorite storyline of all time. All time.
All time.
All time.
All time. Yeah, Maurice talks about how she was supposed to get a contract. She had a contract for season 1 of Total Divas. Nick said, no, you can get a better contract. Let me work on it. WWE then turned it down. Nikki was then still working on Maurice, was wanting an update. Nikki said, don't worry, I'm dating John Cena. I'm untouchable.
Okay, let's just take that for one little step.
Sure. Mm-hmm. You know this better than us.
We do know that WWE did not know that John and Nikki were together when Total Divas started happening. So I think that maybe that might be a little bit of an embellishment on Miss Maurice's part.
Okay.
But it does sound like she is convinced that she has reason to be upset with Nikki and Brie, and I was willing to hear her out on all of that. But I'm always Team Bella.
I thought it was also interesting. She brought up Kelly in this too. In this promo, her name was mentioned for the first time in ages.
Yeah, because that's been widely speculated.
Yes.
People were wondering if it was her, if it was Eve Torres in this situation, this real situation. But no, Miss Kelly.
Yep.
Who's fine because she's on Wags now.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Everybody's good.
Yep.
Everybody's rich and hot. They're fine.
Well, according to Maurice, Nikki is a lying, backstabbing bitch. So I don't know if that'd be considered fine.
I mean, I think
She still has a job.
Well, then, out comes Cena and Nikki. They both run in the ring. Miz and Maurice exit the ring. Cena grabs the mic, but Nikki immediately takes it away from him, saying, no, I'm talking right now.
He was taken aback by that.
He was. Nikki mentions if she had the power to block her from getting a job, why would she be here right now? That's a fair question. That's a fair question.
But also, that was like years ago when this all supposedly went down.
So wouldn't Nikki have more power now than she did years ago?
But also, I don't know. I think Miz has more power now as well. So, if he was like, hey, I want to do this, I think, bringing Maurice in to be with me would be, good for my career, good for the company. Like, why wouldn't they do it anyway? Even if Nikki didn't want her there, if Nikki had power, they'd be on Raw. They wouldn't be on SmackDown.
Well, they want to be on the A
I
show.
don't believe that.
And this is clearly the A show.
I know, but if Nikki, why doesn't Nikki and John want to be on Raw?
Because they want to be on the A show.
I know. I'm just saying.
They want to get home sooner.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. They want to make sure they're on a show that doesn't run overtime and just gets cut off right at the last second.
Yeah, this one's pretty reliable for that.
Yep. Nikki calls Miz a spineless blow-up doll, which is interesting.
Kind of wish Cena had called Miz that.
Nikki then, she's also talking about how Maurice isn't earning her money here at all. If she wants to talk about money, because she's literally just kind of hanging around, not doing anything. So she challenges Maurice to a match. Miz then goes on a mic saying, you don't get to make matches. Who do you think you are, John Cena? And mentions, all right, this is the end of Miz TV. We're not doing anything. Bye. And out comes Dan O'Brien, who has this beautiful crescendo of anger of wanting to punch Miz in the face. just bringing up everything, all the reasons why he wants to punch Miz in the face.
If only we could see it.
Yeah. But we have the next best thing. Official announcement. Cena and Nikki versus Miz and Maurice at WrestleMania. Cena and Nikki are happy. Miz and Maurice are not.
Well,
Thoughts?
I'm good with it.
Yeah. Now, I mean, we speculated. Now it's obviously official. So, what are our thoughts of this overall segment? And now that the fact that, okay, it's definitely going to be a mixed tag match. It's not just going to be Cena versus Miz with both of them in the corners or anything like that.
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, this is such a fun, entertaining WrestleMania card that has been leaked for a while now. Like, this SmackDown is something that we've known about these matches coming about. And if we didn't, it'd be even more amazing. Because this has been a really great story. These promos have been excellent. These blurred lines of what's truth and what's, enhanced story makes us wonder, makes us guess. Like, it's great. John Cena and Nikki getting to be together on camera now that we've seen Miz and Maurice this whole time, I think it's exceptional. I think they're doing a really good job, and it's going to be a really fun match.
yeah, I agree. I thought this was an awesome segment, just leading up to the match getting announced. I'm excited to see this match. I want to see. I think it'll be good. I don't think it's going to be bad. I mean, you got Cena and Miz, or it's like rehashing their old storyline from a couple years ago. And if you look at Miz and Maurice, like, this is like a whole full year of them being together now. Like, she came back, the night after,
Right after
Mania.
Mania.
So it's like a cool way to kind of bring it all together of her coming back and now her actually getting in the ring to wrestle again.
I'm really glad to hear you guys say that, because I feel like it would be very easy for your typical wrestling fan to be cynical about this. So I'm glad you guys are behind it. Jimbo?
Do we think we'll see any male-female interaction physically in this match? Like Maurice slap John Cena?
Yes.
Or Nikki slap The Miz?
Yes.
Someone gets set up for the AA or the skull-crushing finale, but it doesn't get hit?
I could see Nikki putting the STF on Miz.
Nah,
At someone like if, at that point, but most likely just slaps her maybe a low blow or something like that.
I could see Cena doing the double scoop, like he's got Miz up for the AA, and then Maurice gets in there, and then he gets her up there too.
But he wouldn't. But he can't.
Something happens, but he is
teases
thinking
it.
about it. Yeah.
That makes sense. By the way, we got a couple suggestions for a new Scott Narver segment. Scottspiracy. Narver gonna happen.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I like that one. Those are the two good ones so far, so keep going, chat roll. Alexa Bliss versus Mickie James. Wow, this was good. Oh my god, this match was awesome. Oh, I was so in love with this match. No, seriously, like, because honestly, I was thinking, all right, we had Carmella interfere at the end of the other one, and this one is still, all right, they're still heel versus heel right now. There's no clear indication that Mickey's now a face yet or anything like that. So it's like, this match probably won't last too long. They'll like scuffle around a little bit and someone's going to interfere, or someone might return, like Naomi runs in, or who knows. But they gave him like a 15-minute match, and it was outstanding. Yes. I'm sorry, I was really happy about it.
It's okay. You can like a women's match.
Yeah.
And by the way, there was... Thanks for the permission for me to enjoy a women's match, Chrissy. I think it's safe to say there are a number of women's matches lately on SmackDown that I've enjoyed.
You guys are very supportive, yes.
There was one spot in this match where it was like the one moment of, okay, this is why we miss Morrow this week. No disrespect to Tom Phillips. I thought overall, for the circumstance, I thought he did a great job with JBL. And again, 2-person booth is better than a 4-person booth, no matter who's in the booth. To me.
The more the merrier is the phrase.
That phrase is not always accurate.
How can it not be? I think we need more commentators.
All right.
Right now we have 3 people in the booth.
Whoa. So there's a point where there's this great spot where Mickie goes for a baseball slide. Alexa catches her and swings her feet, and Mickey's head smacks into the ring post, and you hear the thud. It was an awesome spot. And Tom Phillips was like, oh, Mickey's head hits the post. Like, that would have been the thing where, like, Morrow would be, like, screaming bloody murder of a move like that.
Or Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
Well, probably Mamma Mia. But in, like, the emotion of, like, bloody murder. Because it was such a a violent, vicious spot, but you didn't have the emphasis on the commentary to really hear that. And obviously that naturally drives the fan at home into it even more. But I mean, when I literally, like, when that happened, I was like, oh, because it looked really painful.
Has he ever done like a, oh, good golly, Miss Molly? He's always pulling out this. I did miss him.
Yeah, you just said that.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, that could be your
should-
line.
No, that's okay.
Scott Narver's Secret Whispers, another one. Mick Kick for the win. Mickie James pins the champ clean, I might add. No cheating. No whippersnappers running in.
Whippersnapper?
Whippersnappers. No hooligans.
Right.
Is that a derogatory term?
I hope not.
Wait,
When
what?
he says it is.
Yeah.
Right? It just sounds bad.
Anything I say is offensive.
Yeah, you're a football guy. We know you're not a soccer guy. So when you say hooligans, it's really demeaning.
I mean, you know that disclaimer that airs at the end of every AfterBuzz? That is solely because of me.
Yeah.
From executive
There
producers
it is.
Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro.
But yeah, so what do we think of Mickie James picking up the momentum heading into this Mania Gauntlet / free-for-all / battle royal / we don't know what the match exactly is yet.
We do still have a couple of weeks, and I see these ladies continuing to go back and forth, and I think we're going to go into WrestleMania not knowing really who has the upper hand between these two.
I think out of all of them, it's just gonna. I think what do we have? 2 weeks and then
2 more SmackDowns.
Yeah. So yeah, I say that SmackDown is all of them just kind of brawling in the ring with
And
each
then
other.
like the week before we'll have like a 8-woman tag or something like that.
Yeah, this match clearly has some secret looming until WrestleMania.
Yeah.
When they just keep saying, all right, all SmackDown available women competitors are available for this match. Someone's not going to be on that graphic that's going to come out that day.
Yeah. They'll all be in the ring, and then next thing you know, did they even say what kind of match it is yet, or no?
No, they haven't announced the type of match.
I hope it's just like a first I don't know, fatal like 6-way, or I don't know, first pin gets.
I think it's gonna be an I Quit elimination match.
That's way too long.
They got like 18 hours to fill.
That's still too long.
They'll give it about 20 minutes if they do that. No, I'm kidding. They're gonna give this time. Renee's backstage Renee's backstage with AJ. This is when things got almost uncomfortable. AJ's starting to talk with Renee. All of a sudden, Shane arrives. AJ sneaks up and beats the living crap out of Shane. Throws him up against anything and everything in the back. Multiple cars, doors, like an ice machine. And then he finishes off by throwing Shane headfirst through a car window. Shane is busted on the top of his head, which is not an area we typically see people bleed from. And thank goodness for Fit Finlay. He was our hero tonight. He was the only one to get there to save Shane. No refs, no security, just Fit freaking Finlay.
He's a traitor
Why do you say that?
because he loves to fight.
Yes, but he's in a suit right now, and he's got to protect others.
That matters.
Yeah. The man loves to fight. It was in his song. Randy Orton hears voices in his head. This is all lies. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Good for Fit, I guess, but no. I don't know.
I love how this segment is good for Fit.
That's what was uncomfortable about the segment. Everything else was great.
Were you waiting for him to fight Shane?
Yeah, anybody.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's on the ground, fight Renee, fight whoever. Like, the man loves to fight.
to me, I thought this was leading to AJ versus Fit Finlay.
Could have been.
What if that's what we really got?
That
out
was
of
like
it?
a huge
Throw that
curveball.
out there, see what
The
happens.
biggest curveball ever.
That's
Did hear
backlash.
Shane say he has an opponent. We don't know who yet, so
Yep.
he could have said Fit Finlay, and Fit came out, and we
Yeah.
just missed it. So
It's him and Jamie Noble in a handicap match.
oh, nice. Is there going to be a car and Brock Lesnar involved, or no?
There could be. As long as there's not a camera in the car to make it look stupid, then that's fine.
Honestly, though, imagine AJ versus Fit Finlay.
I am, and that's why it'd be
Crazy of a
awesome.
match that would be. At WrestleMania, oh my god.
Well, I mean,
Especially
Finley
Prince back
doesn't
when
wrestle
he
at
was-
all anymore, does he?
No,
I didn't think
not
so.
since his no, yeah, not for a while.
So he doesn't love to fight anymore. He needs a new song.
He lost a love of fighting.
Yeah, it should be. My name's Finley, and I hate fights.
My name's Finley, and I work there. Like,
Or it
you
could
get
be
the
like-
same music. It's
No,
just
it's
the
gotta be
intro.
sad
Yeah.
now.
You're not selling it very well.
It could be.
I can't.
Wait,
I can't.
I got it.
I can't imitate bagpipes or whatever it is.
What?
It could,
You're
it could
supposed
be.
to be trained in music.
In percussion.
Ah.
There's
If you were
percussion and
really good,
bagpipes.
you'd be able to do it.
Tell me about it.
It's in the sack.
Tom, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say it could be. I'm Fit Finley, and I like the script fights.
Good one.
So we come back from commercial. Shane is saying he's not gonna go to the hospital. Finley's trying to tell him, like, and trainers with him, like, we got to get checked out. Jamie Noble sighting happens. Good thing that he still has one half of J&J security on hand for SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
And
That
then,
draft was brutal.
yeah.
Split 'em up.
Yep. And then we have AJ getting his bags in the locker room. Usos are talking to him like, what did you do? Why did you do this? And Kurt Hawkins was there.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, Jimbo. He was just sitting there. Nothing happened with him. So he was just there.
Hey, he's being quiet. He's hoping he could just take AJ's place when he gets fired. So
Yeah, maybe we have Kurt Hawkins versus Shane.
Face the facts.
Yes. As AJ walks out of the locker room, there's Daniel Bryan with security guards, and Daniel Bryan fires AJ Styles.
See, McFoley, that's how you do it.
I was gonna say that. It's like the entire 3.5 hour Raw was about, can Mick Foley have the guts to fire someone, and he doesn't do it. Here, 30 seconds. I'm gonna fire the top guy on my show.
yeah, who would have thought? Nobody on Raw got fired, and AJ gets fired on SmackDown. What the hell is going on?
While we're on this, if anyone out there could tell me if they have DirecTV and Raw just simply didn't record for them for no reason, please let me know.
I have DirecTV and it recorded for me.
It just
what
wasn't a
the
good show, so
hell?
you didn't matter.
I was furious.
Were you fast also? Was there fate?
There's only
Vin
one.
Diesel
of me,
ref- I
not
don't know.
8.
No, we
Oh,
all
no,
are
I
aware.
got you. Remember when we always say we should do this? Remember the rumors that The Rock and Vin Diesel were going to have a match at WrestleMania?
It's
to
gonna
happen
promote
still.
Fast and Furious 8?
I remember.
Yeah.
I think I said that was the worst believe that of all time.
I think that you did. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, what about it?
We still got a couple weeks. That's all I'm
It's
saying.
gonna happen.
Sure.
All
Hey,
I'm
we
saying.
got that awesome Rock versus Eric Rowan match at WrestleMania last year, right? Was that
Yeah.
last year or the year before?
It was a tag match. Rock
No, it
and
was a
Cena.
singles match.
No, it was just a singles
yeah.
match. Rock versus Rowan.
Cena came out to help him after.
And then the Wyatt surrounded Rock, and then Cena came out.
Yeah.
It seems
You
like
were
a long
there.
time ago. I know.
That's why I remember it being a tag match.
Mojo Rawley versus Dolph Ziggler.
Woo.
Yeah.
No,
It happened.
I'll say it.
Yeah, they were there.
There was a point where Mojo kind of caressed his body to gather up enough sweat to throw at.
It was
Ziggler?
all of his body
Yeah, he
oil and
did.
stuff, and I don't know. He gathered it way too long and then tried to spray it upon Dolph.
Yeah,
and
like
nothing happened.
Ziggler's whole thing is like he puts his hand through his hair, and spews that, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Mojo spent 30 seconds checking himself and feeling himself, making sure I got every inch of me covered. Boom.
Mojo.
But Mojo did show that he knows what it takes to win an Andre John Memorial Battle Royal, because he threw Dolph Ziggler over the top rope and onto the floor 3 different times in this match. And the third time, Ziggler just got himself counted out. He didn't want to go back in. He didn't want to be eliminated again.
He won the Rumble, so all right. It's him versus Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt for the belt, guys. Yes.
That's what it
Oh,
was.
I know we've been waiting for this.
Then SmackDown touchdown was announced on Raw. this year's Warrior Award recipient for the WWE Hall of Fame, Eric LeGrand. He was the former Rutgers defensive tackle who got paralyzed. Now has, his foundation associated with Christopher Reeve, to help, fight paralysis and all that. So he is the one this year being the Warrior Award recipient. What do we think of this?
Okay.
Go ahead, Jimbo.
So when Warrior gave the speech at his Hall of Fame about this award, it was supposed to be for production people and people behind the scenes that don't get the credit they deserve. That was the point of this award. And then he passed away, and they turned it into like a celebrating life and like sorry for the loss kind of thing. And it went to Connor, and it goes to people like this, which is okay, but it's not entirely what he wanted this award to be. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I am with this. I think if they wanted to do something like this, they should make a separate award. But I think the timing of his death and how it happened, that's why it became the Warrior Award. But in his speech, if you go back and listen, it's supposed to be for production people and like people behind the scenes that don't get the praise that they deserve for all their hard work.
Any credit at all. Like there's no credits to the ends of these shows where you're acknowledging crew people. So these are totally unsung heroes. Yeah, I'm on board with Jimbo that it's a lovely PR move and to get the recognition for people that are overcoming tragedies or need to be recognized for these charities and foundations. But yeah, it's something totally different. But this guy, he's got an amazing story and he's a motivational speaker now. It'll be a great platform to go out there and talk to WWE fans and get that message across.
Yeah,
I agree.
I see what you guys are saying. We have to remember that Dana Warrior recently signed on a contract with WWE to be an ambassador. And I can only think that she would have had some input in this and that she would know that that she's kind of been put in the position to speak for Warrior and to say, like, maybe this isn't what he said initially, but this is what we are working with WWE to make this into. So shout out to Dana.
I'm with you on that. It's just like I agree that to me that's exactly what Warrior was meaning. But now it's just like, all right, well, did Dana want to adjust it, or did they? Obviously, it's because it's got to go through her to some aspect on, okay, who should we be inducting this year, or hey, we want to induct this person. Are you okay with this? The only area that kind of surprises me is Joan London last year. At least, she's had different relationships with the WWE. Susan G. Komen, amongst many other things. Eric LeGrand, as far as, mainstream stuff on WWE, he's a fan. He's part of the WWE universe. But he hasn't done anything with it. And I'm not trying to, knock it down, obviously. It's great for the fact that this charity and foundation, now it's getting a lot more mainstream attention than it has before, so that's all good, and people need to know his story if you don't know it already, so I'm all for that. But I don't know, I'm kind of surprised that it went from, like we said, we thought it was going to kind of be production people, then celebration of life, then it went to kind of, a celebrity with all good causes, to someone who doesn't have any affiliation with the WWE.
Yeah, but I think it's at least he is a fan, which is good.
Yeah.
So it's not, at least kind of like Warrior's aspect of it, of like, it is someone that's in the WWE universe somewhat. So at least we can, it's not some random person that doesn't watch wrestling or has no idea what WWE is, and they just they have this inspirational good story or whatever around them. So I think it's fine. I mean, yeah, I think what Warrior wanted, it's not gonna be that, but this is what they're gonna do with it, and I mean, I think it's fine.
We should rename the award. It should be somebody else. So the Frank the Clown Award, right? Are we all in agreement that this
Sign Guy Award.
Sign Guy Award, yeah.
Sign Guy Award.
Listen, if you can land a catch like Noelle Foley, you deserve an award.
Isn't the award Noelle Foley?
She is very statuesque.
Yeah. Well, I know this was kind of like a little somber topic that we wanted, so let's bring the energy up, and what better way to bring the energy up than a Randy Orton promo?
Oy.
I was really hoping you'd say it's time for Christian's closet.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, he changed his gear tonight. No more Wyatt gear. Do you want to go into that?
He's never worn Wyatt gear.
I know.
Honestly,
Honestly, put pants on for a while. Remember?
There wasn't a whole lot of Christian's Closet moments tonight. I guess this one would be it because we once again had a Randy Orton promo with no pants. It has returned. He's back to normal.
Pantsless promo.
That's pantsless promo. And he continues to wear a hoodie unzipped with the sleeves cut off. Which
Yeah, his
seems to
shoulders are
ruin,
cold.
which
What do
seems
you
to
mean?
ruin every purpose of what a hoodie is supposed to do.
Hey, Carmella and Ellsworth were doing it tonight too.
Well, they're just following Randy Orton apparently.
You should try it.
No, Randy Orton is following them.
So
Come on,
I
trendsetters
should wear
here.
a sleeveless hoodie unzipped with no shirt underneath and no pants.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my Mania gear. So.
All right. Let's maybe we
All
can
week long.
get a poll going on whether or not they want to see me wear that, and the results are in, and a resounding no. Okay.
Oh nope, we got 10 votes for yes right now.
I
so.
don't see those anywhere, and a bazillion for no. Orton talks about what a Viper is, how they're cunning, ruthless, and they only strike when the time is absolutely perfect, and gives us a story of everything that we've watched over the last 5 months. Then Bray pops up on the Tron. You never really see Bray's face. He's just in complete
Bad
darkness.
lighting.
Yeah.
Bad lighting.
JR
Well,
is
it all
gonna,
burned down.
No, but
JR is going to tear him a new one on his podcast about the terrible lighting in this segment.
that
that his
Sinclair's
thing,
got to
right?
get that
Yeah.
grid up there.
Get better lighting. Bray, you're the champion.
And, well, he didn't even have his lantern with him.
We had this exact same conversation tonight on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, you guys.
You guys talk about
Wyatt
Bray
is
Wyatt's
Bray
Bray
Wyatt's
Wyatt's missing
a
lanterns?
lack of lighting. I didn't really expect it to come up tonight on SmackDown.
No,
Just gotta say.
I didn't like it at all. I had it on my phone and I'm watching it and I'm like, I can't see what's going on, so I have no idea what's happening right now. Like at all. Like I was like, what? He's rubbing dirt on his face, ashes on his
He
face.
baptized himself with Sister Abigail's ashes.
Outside of the arena.
No,
At his
I think he's still
at
at the
the burnt
compound.
compound.
He's still at the
Oh,
burnt
okay,
compound.
okay.
He still knows what the address was.
Okay.
Even though the house is gone.
Well, he should.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean-
his home.
Well,
The
maybe you could-
mailbox is there.
Well,
Yeah,
it was
hopefully.
dark. You might
He's
not
got
been able to see.
headlights on his truck.
Yeah, there was plenty of lights at that, New Day
Yeah,
Wyatt family fight.
there's still all those family members that are there in sheep masks.
Yeah. You know, I will say this about that whole this whole segment is that I thought it was dark for a reason at 1st because I thought when he at the end that we were gonna see like the fireflies come to light and it was gonna be like all these lights behind him kind of lighting up and I thought it was gonna be really cool. I was like, oh, we're building and building, and then it just was nothing. I was like, that was kind of a letdown. Like, I don't know, I didn't like it, but
I'm intrigued because Bray hasn't done anything in this feud yet. I think he's only defended his title once. Like, we've not seen Bray do anything in all
Yeah,
this.
it's Randy has always been the one with the upper hand. Well, when I say always, he burned the house down.
He's been the featured one in this
Yes.
entire feud. So
Yes.
something is going to come of Bray. Like, seeing him next week, seeing him show up, whether the ashes are part of a new look that he's going to have.
That's what I was thinking. Almost like because it was complete darkness, and all you saw at the end was like little lights for his eyes. There's going to be something different about his appearance, which would be a great Christian's Closet segment next week. But
What if he shaves his beard?
I was gonna say whether he shaves beard or hair or starts having face paint or whatever it is.
What if it's a
I don't think it's-
sleeveless hoodie with no
Or-
pants?
or he starts
Christian
wearing a
would be very
sleeveless
upset about
hoodie
that.
with no pants.
what if he wears
And then
pants
they have
and
a-
no shirt? Opposite Orton.
Whoa.
Don't get too crazy, guys.
I think the television
Too
sets will
late.
explode. I don't think they can handle all that.
From Christian's closet.
Yes. Baron Corbin is backstage. Talks about how in his world there are no lines or no lies. I think my computer auto-corrected itself.
There are no lines.
No lines. He has no lines.
The world is a circle.
Their actions and consequences. I'll continue to take everything from Dean Ambrose, including his IC title, and then I'll put him down for good. We had no Dean Ambrose tonight, so kind of selling being having a forklift
He was at your
dropped on him.
parents with Mario too.
He was stuck with Morrow too, and
What
so
a
was Luke
crazy
Harper.
idea.
So was Luke Harper.
So Dean wasn't there, but then Ellsworth holding his neck is preposterous from fighting John Cena. Meanwhile, a man was put under a forklift.
Right, so that one makes sense.
It's John Cena versus Ellsworth.
The man who beat AJ Styles 3 times,
Yeah,
including the ladder match.
true, but that's not John Cena.
The man who got Braun Strowman eliminated from the Survivor Series match.
by count out.
I don't care. It still happened. The record books show that the mascot for Team SmackDown eliminated Braun Strowman at the Survivor Series.
Doesn't mean
I
that
don't
when,
think it says that in the record books.
when
but-
Braun threw him then later that night that he wasn't then hurt and holding every part of his body following that night.
And speaking of Braun Strowman, can I just say that hit that he hit Roman Reigns with last night on Raw, that thing was incredible.
Yeah, it was like throwing a refrigerator at a person.
Yes, it was. I don't know if it was more Reigns just taking it and it just going out of control on the ramp, but I was like, damn, that looked really painful. And I felt kind of bad for Roman Reigns because I thought
got the
he could really got messed up
protector vest.
though. No, but I thought he was gonna hit his head on one of those lights on the side. Like I really thought he was gonna hurt himself, but he looked okay. He's like a Superman, so yeah.
But
he'll
he
be all right.
appreciates your concern,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
He's like, what's Tom thinking about me? All right, we're cool.
American Alpha versus the Usos. Hey guys, remember how we had a tag division?
What's that?
No, cut to the back. Cut to the back. What's happening in the back?
Yeah.
We got Shane walking.
Oh,
Shane's walking
he okay?
with Finley and Noble. They're having a little conversation. It appears that they're walking on the way towards the exit area of the building.
Oh, good.
We'll get back to you with any updates we have. Back to the match.
no. What's happening with Shane?
Oh, well, breaking news to the back. I'm sorry, we have to interrupt this the side headlock. It appears that they're opening a door.
Oh, to treasure?
And no, it's just leading more towards the exit.
Oh.
And Shane looks like he's reluctantly agreeing to walk through it. We'll get back to you with any more updates. Let's get back to the match. Irish
He's in
whip.
charge of this place, though.
Irish whip. The clothesline was ducked.
He's late to work.
There was a drop kick and some. They went back to it. Now all of a sudden Shane decided at the last minute to turn around. He's like, no, I will not exit the building. And Finley and Noble are just kind of standing like, really?
We got stuff to do, man.
Come
Come
on.
on. Either get out or stay.
We walked all this way with you.
We got time cards to fill out.
Yeah. I hit meal penalty today because of this.
I didn't get catering.
We get paid mileage, so we want to drive you. Meanwhile, the match is happening. It wasn't a right match, but no one paid attention to it because they kept cutting to Shane.
That's why we need more commentators so they can talk about the tag match. Then we have the other ones talking about Shane
At the same time.
at the same
Sure.
time, and then
That would work.
guests to come out as well, tag teams to also weigh in on all this.
Yeah.
It's very important.
If only they had another hour of a show.
Don't do it. It's perfect how it is. Don't add another hour. Don't do it.
I agree, but they could have done some better time management tonight.
American Alpha going for the Steiner Bulldog. I don't remember. I don't know if it was Jimmy or Jay, but he pushed Gable off the top rope. Gable's foot gets caught on the rope. He then hops in the ring, super kicks Jordan. The other Uso then falls on top of him, pins him, and the Usos again clean victory. Pretty much all clean victories tonight over the tag champs. So the women's champ and the tag champ both pinned clean tonight.
That's WWE.
No, the message is clear. Anything could happen at WrestleMania.
That's right. And then, as the match ends, we see Shane McMahon walking through Gorilla. And we didn't really touch on this at the beginning of the show, but the footage, like the breaking news that was on like Talking Smack and everything, of us actually seeing Gorilla position on like TV. We've never really seen that. And then we see it again tonight with them all again. So you see, Mike Cole's there, Adam Pearce is there, Arn Anderson's on headset, and it's just like, they're really lifting all the curtains for us right now. And Shane walks up with a microphone, stands at top of the stage, and says,
Stay tuned for Grizzly Knows Best right now.
we didn't know what he said because we.
It was a
made
very
it with Grizzly
heartbreaking
Knows Best.
episode, guys.
I mean, I watched the entire episode of Christian Knows Best because I thought Shane was going to interrupt. I thought they were going to cut to Shane, just like they did in the tag match. But they didn't.
It
And
was
I had
a
to watch
very
an entire
special,
episode of
important
Christian Knows
episode.
Best.
Yeah.
You got to.
That Todd. He's a funny one.
But, so, we pretty much have official Shane versus AJ at Mania. But it's interesting, and we got to watch something we haven't seen Talking Smack yet, because Daniel Bryan fired AJ Styles. And then Shane's like, I'm going to wrestle him at WrestleMania. So, Shane is...
Overruling?
Yeah, that's the word. Overruling Daniel Bryan's order.
Could be unsanctioned. Maybe AJ Styles doesn't get paid.
Oh man, sucks
Oh,
for
or
him.
like only if he wins or something like that.
He gets his job back if he wins. Right?
There you go.
Because Daniel Bryan. Come on, Daniel. What a heel. Firing him? Ugh.
He's mad he can't punch Miz in the face, so he fires AJ Styles.
Out of all the people on the roster, that's who you picked to fire. Okay. I see how this is going. I think you're like a mini Triple H.
I just go back to when Talking Smack started and the whole eruption with The Miz going off on Daniel Bryan and all that. And then there was a big segment on SmackDown, pretty much the only time that Shane kind of disciplined Daniel Bryan. And it was just like, here's the thing. This is your role now. You cannot get physical with the superstars. So why does Shane get to?
Because of his last name.
Because he got it. Because he got attacked.
Yeah.
Because no other McMahon told him that he couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he has a reason why he wants. Like they at least gave us a good reason of why we're having this match now. At least, you know, at least it was better than him just being like, "Oh, you screwed me out of winning." Like AJ beat the crap out of him, threw him through a window of a car.
By the way, I'm curious. Maria Net in the chat roll said that AJ was moved to the alumni section on the WWE.com website.
Wow,
Which is
sweet.
awesome. I hope that's true. So Marie, I'm taking your word for that. So don't make me look
believe
like
her.
a liar.
Okay, I'd be cool with like an unsanctioned match then. Like if they say, like when was the last time we had an unsanctioned match?
An Orlando street fight. A Disney World street fight.
I feel like it's got to be a gimmick match though, because we don't have any other other matches that are gimmicky.
This is the thrill ride WrestleMania. I mean,
They're brawling over Splash Mountain.
I hope
That would
it's
be
like
so
the
cool.
Hollywood Backlot Brawl.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's just like throughout the show, like, oh wait, we're hearing commotion. Oh, AJ and Shane are now, they're at Universal.
Yeah.
They're fighting
Wizarding
through the
World of
impact
Harry
zone.
No, they're going to be at like, big landmarks.
The impact zone.
Sure.
That place
what,
with the owl,
what are you
right?
saying, Christian Rosenberg?
I'm saying that place will be bigger once they send Marquee Extreme. That's what I'm saying. Then it'll be a big spot.
Wow.
We're all
Not
waiting
just,
for that.
Not just one person.
Well, I mean,
combo.
there's that. There's that guy
Oh,
who hangs
that
around. What's that?
other
What's that?
guy.
What's that lackey?
carries, that
What's
guy carries his
I don't know
bag.
the
What's his
extension
name?
of that guy.
I don't remember his
know.
name.
I don't know either.
Yeah, it's clearly not relevant. But we want to know what you guys thought of this, and obviously we got 2 more SmackDowns before WrestleMania. It is heating up. It is the ultimate thrill ride. We're in line for the thrill ride. We have our tickets.
I want a fast pass.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, can I get a- yeah.
no. We got to stand in line with everyone else.
No.
Our last name is not McMahon. We don't get a fast pass.
So you think?
Wait,
It's not
Tom.
what my driver's license
Breaking
says.
news: Tom Connolly's last name is actually McMahon.
Makana Man.
We live in Hollywood. I can go down to Hollywood Boulevard and get a driver's license that says The Rock on it. So I can definitely find one that says Vince McMahon on it.
Do it.
That is true.
So we gotta wrap things up. But you can continue chatting with us on the YouTube page and of course various forms of social media. Scott Narver, how can people reach out to you?
You reach out to me on social media at Scott Narver and check out youtube.com/onyourmarkshow with the aforementioned Marquee Extreme. Last week was Kenny King on the show, and this week is Impact Wrestling's Josh Matthews. It is probably the most bleeped episode so far.
Tom Connolly.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at TomTheCom. I'm doing a Spartan race this weekend.
And
hope I survive.
And you're gonna win.
Yes, I'm gonna win.
You're gonna win it.
Yes.
Christy
yes.
Olson.
Well, good luck to you, Tom.
Thank you.
And we're also, our thoughts go out to our viewer, Jonathan, whose dad is having brain
Yes.
surgery tomorrow. And the whole ABTV universe will be supporting you tomorrow.
Yes.
And now just for a little sec, I'll talk about me and make a little bit of an announcement. Tonight has been my last SmackDown after show here at AfterBuzz TV. This has been the highlight of my week. Every week, I love to sit here with these guys and talk SmackDown. I enjoy all of you in the chat and everyone who sends me tweets throughout the week, and not even just this show, but Total Divas and everything else. You guys make being here and doing this a lot of fun, and it's been fun. And I still would love if you would follow me at Christy Reports, and please, every Tuesday, tweet me and tell me your thoughts on SmackDown. I will be doing the same. So thank you all so much, and thanks to these guys for putting up with me. And I will be seeing y'all around.
Yeah, and to say that we love you and we're gonna miss you is a vast understatement.
Thank
And you can follow me on Twitter at We're Rosenberg, Instagram We're Rosenberg, t-shirts ProWrestlingTees.com/Christian Rosenberg. And for all your AfterBuzz TV news and gossip, follow them on Twitter at AfterBuzz TV and follow Jimbo at Jimbo in the Booth. Thanks so much for tuning in this week. For Jimbo in the Booth, Scott Narver, Tom Connolly, and Christy Olson, I'm Christian Rosenberg. We'll see you later.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.